India's biggest port project Vadhavan. On 30th August 2024, Prime Minister Narendra Modi broke ground for India's biggest port ever at Vadhavan. The site of the port will be located near Dahanu at Maharashtra's Palghar district. India's upcoming Vadhavan port on the west coast of India is expected to be India's 13th major port, and after it is completed, it is expected to rank among one of the top 10 ports of the world. Why is India building Vadhavan, a mega gateway and transshipment port? Let's look at some points. Size of container ships is increasing, requiring deep draft of 18 to 20 meters. But at present, ports in India do not have the draft to accommodate the biggest container ships. So, in order to be one of the top 10 container ports in the world, India needs a mega port with a deep draft of 18 to 20 meters so as to handle container vessels of size 16,000 TEU and above. Since big ships require at least a 12 to 20 meter draft, with its deep draft of up to 20 meters, Vadhavan port can anchor the biggest container ships carrying up to 24,000 20-foot equivalent units, TEUs. The ability to call and berth bigger vessels will bring in economies of scale, cutting down transshipment costs for exporters and importers and bringing down overall logistics costs. Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority in Mumbai and Gautam Adani's Mundra Port in Gujarat are the two biggest container ports in India, handling around 65% of EXIM trade. Mundra Port currently handles 7.4 million TEUs operating at 90% capacity, and JNPA handles 6.4 million TEUs at 82% of capacity. Both ports are expanding capacity. However, even after the current capacity expansion exercise, JNPA will exhaust its full capacity of 10 million TEUs. The port cannot be dredged further from its current 15-meter draft. Last fiscal, all Indian ports taken together handled 22 million TEUs of containers. Vadhavan port will add container capacity of 15 million TEUs in the year 2035, which will increase to 23.9 million TEUs by 2040. How will this port be developed? Vadhavan Port Project Limited, VPPL, is a special purpose vehicle, SPV, that has been created by the government-owned Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority, JNPA, and Maharashtra Maritime Board, MMB. This special purpose vehicle will jointly develop the gigantic port at an estimated cost of Rs 76,220 crore. The joint venture will have 74% equity participation from JNPA and 26% from MMB. This is the first time when entities owned by both the central government and the state government are collaborating to develop a greenfield port. This port will be developed under the landlord model. Now, what is the landlord model? In the landlord model, the publicly governed port authority acts as a regulatory body and as a landlord, while private companies carry out port operations such as terminal operations and cargo handling activities. Now, since Vadhavan port is an offshore port, located 6 kilometers from the shore, in order to construct the port, about 1,448 hectares of land will have to be reclaimed from the sea. The advantage of this exercise is that no major land acquisition will have to be done for the port. However, 571 hectares or 1,410.97 acres of land consisting of private, tribal, forest and government land will be acquired for rail and road connectivity. How will this project be funded? The core and common infrastructure of Vadhavan port such as breakwater, dredging, reclamation, shore protection bund, tug berth, approach trestles and unpaved developed land, rail and road linkages, off-dock rail yard, rail exchange yard, power and water and internal road will be built by VPPL at a cost of 43,622 crore rupees. The Ministry of Railways will invest 1,765 crore rupees for rail connectivity. For road connectivity, 2,881 crore rupees will be invested by MoRTH and NHAI. For its power infrastructure, the Maharashtra Jeevan Pradhikaran and Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company Ltd will invest over 300 crores rupees. The project's remaining project cost of 37,244 crore rupees will be invested by the private operators of container terminals, multipurpose berths, coastal cargo berths, RoRo, and liquid berths selected by VPPL. Recently, the Rural Electrification Corporation REC, a public sector, non-banking financial company, NBFC, has recently signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MoU, with JNPA to provide funds up to 45,000 crore rupees for its infrastructure projects, including the development of the Vadhavan port. Also, the state-owned Power Finance Corp, PFC, has committed about 21,000 crore rupees towards the development of Vadhavan port. How well connected will be Vadhavan port? The port site of Vadhavan is located roughly 150 kilometers north of Mumbai. The Mumbai-Delhi Western Railway line is at a distance of 12 kilometers from the port site. NH8 from Mumbai to Delhi is about 34 kilometers and Mumbai-Vadodara Expressway is at 18 kilometers only. This will be linked to port by dedicated rail and road. Vadhavan is just 180 kilometers south to Surat, 140 kilometers from Mumbai, 160 kilometers west to Nasik, 150 kilometers north to JNPA. With its rail and road connectivity, the port will cater to the vast hinterland around states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, western parts of Madhya Pradesh and North Indian states. Why is India investing in expanding its port capacity? India has 12 major ports that are under the administrative control of the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. West Coast, Mumbai, Kandla, Mangalore, JNPT, Mormugao, and Cochin. East Coast, Chennai, Tuticorin, Visakhapatnam, Paradeep, Kolkata, and Ennore. In addition to major ports, India has 230 non-major ports along the coastline and at sea islands, which are controlled by the respective state or union territory governments. West Coast has higher share of container traffic, while bulk traffic dominates East Coast. The Indian economy occupies a commercially enviable location on the global map, straddling Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, and Arabian Sea with a coastline of approximately 7,517 kilometers. Ports in India handle 90% by volume and 70% by value of India's external trade. The maritime route is used to import crude petroleum, iron ore, coal, and other critical goods. As India's 4 trillion economy grows further, export-import trade volumes will grow further. In last 9 fiscals, from FY13 till FY22, exports have grown with a CAGR of 7.6% and imports with a CAGR of 6.2% in value terms. FY23 has registered a YOY growth of 16% in exports with a total value of 36 trillion rupees, whereas imports registered a YOY growth of 24% with total value of 57 trillion rupees. Consequently, cargo traffic at Indian ports is also on a rise. India's EXIM trade volumes are increasing and therefore ports need to expand capacity. 100 MTPA with an average 60 to 65% utilization. During April to March 2023 to 24, total cargo handled by the 12 major ports increased to 817.98 million tons, MMT, from 783.62 MMT handled during April to March 2022 to 23. As per a report by CRISIL, over fiscal 2024 to fiscal 2028, traffic at major ports is expected to grow in the range of 3 to 6%. Therefore, Indian ports need to expand capacity to meet the demands of a growing economy and growing exports and imports. Will Vadhavan face delays? According to a report in the Economic Times, initial structuring of the 76,220 crore rupees project has been altered by putting the 17,709 crore rupees package for dredging and reclamation works on public-private partnership mode. The original plan was to undertake all the core infrastructure works on the engineering, procurement and construction or EPC route funded by the JNPA and MMB, the 2 promoters of Vadhavan port. However, it was later decided that dredging and reclamation works amounting to an expenditure of around 17,700 crore rupees will be undertaken under a public-private partnership model. The rest of the core infrastructure will be created through the EPC route. The ET report points out that since dredging and reclamation has not been executed via the PPP model for earlier port development works, its success remains to be seen. If there are challenges in this model, Vadhavan port project may face delays.